What's up, y'all? We back at it with another one. We got the top weekly best-selling manga for December 2nd through December 8th. We about to get right into it, but before we do, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. So starting with 50 through 41, there's no surprise to see this up here, but you got Don to Don. It's in several spots. You got 50, 49, 46, 43, 44. Yeah, it's pretty much covering this whole page, and that's because the anime is hitting. If you ain't watching it, what are you doing? Go watch it now. The anime is amazing. The sub and the dub, despite everything that's going on Twitter, you know, hey, I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna dive into it, but despite that, the anime is hitting, and you can see it because all of the volumes are starting to increase in sales, and it looks like the average for each volume is around anywhere from 200k to about 300k, outside of the first volume where it's almost 500k. So shout out to that. We got at 48th place Under Ninja. Now that's a series I'm not familiar with, but I will say the title itself kind of got me a little intrigued. So for people who have read that, let me know, is it good? Is it something worth checking out? Should I give it a shot, give it a try? Let me know. But we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna go down to 40 through 31, and of course, far as things I see up here, Baki, I mean, that's up here, volume 3, only 10k in 3 days. That's not bad. You also got My Hero Academia volume 40 at 36th place, which is really not bad at all considering this came out, you know what I'm saying, in April, and you still got it on the top 50 in December. That's insane. So it sold 10k this past week, with the total being 731k. And I'm not gonna lie, that volume cover, it might be one of my favorites. I really need to do a ranking on the My Hero volumes, because that junk is straight fire. I want to say that's Bakugo in the background screaming, if I'm not mistaken. Bakugo, or it might be All for One. I'm not sure. I would have to get a closer look. But either way, that volume looks amazing. You got the latest volume from Kaiju number 8, volume 14. It's been out for 38 days now. This past week it sold a total of 11k, bringing its total up to 344k, and that's pretty good considering this character isn't a fan favorite. Like I said, this character, as well as the character we had on volume 13, I don't know their names by heart. We didn't get a lot of them in the manga, but in the anime they added a lot of anime only material to these characters, so maybe that's, you know, helping with the sales for these past 2 volumes. But yeah, 344k, that's looking pretty good. Bride Story, 32nd place, been out for 19 days with volume 15, sold a total of 11k this week, with the total being 128k. And that's all that I see that I recognize on this cover. We're going to keep it moving to, we got 30 through 21. Jujutsu Kaisen volume 28, been out for 66 days, with a selling 10k this past week, bringing the total up to 1 million. Yeah, well, it was already at 1 million, but bringing it a little above 1 million. So that's a shout out to this JJK volume. I'm not gonna lie, this cover with Yuta on it does look dope as hell. Astro Royale, volume 3, that's actually a sick cover. That's one of the older brothers from the series. I need to catch back up on that series though. Volume 3 in 5 days sold 14k. I don't think that's the best of numbers, but I don't think Shonen Jump is going to cancel this one. I'm not getting the vibes. I feel like they're looking at this as something that will be successful in the long run, in the long term. Now I could be wrong, and they might axe it next week, who knows, but as of right now, I think this series is good to stay. You guys can let me know y'all thoughts, but I do think that's pretty low numbers for the 3rd volume. I'm pretty sure it didn't even register on the other weekly posts they do for volumes when they drop. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, we're going to keep it moving. Ragnarok volume 23, been out for 19 days, sold 15k this week, bringing the total up to 121k. That's not bad at all. We also got Who Made Me a Princess volume 10. It's been out for 4 days, 17k. That's not bad. New Exorcist volume 7, Fairly new series as well. Been out for 5 days, bringing the total up to 18K. Now that's been out longer than Astro Royale, but I feel like that's kind of low as well. And I'm curious to see how long this series will actually go. But we're going to keep it moving. We're about to jump into the was it 20 through 19? So 20 through 11. I'm tripping. Nothing up here that I really recognize besides My Hero Academia 41. That's the volume before the latest one that just dropped recently. That came out, and this came out in February with a total of 18K this past week. Total coming up to 623K. That's not bad at all. My Hero always hit at least 500K for every volume. Some of them go way beyond that, but at least the bare minimum is like hitting 500K. Let's see what else is up here that I recognize. Mission Yuzakura Family, Volume 37. It's been out for 5 days. 22K, not bad at all. We got One Piece, Volume 110. Been out for 38 days, selling 25K this week, bringing the total up to 1.2 million. That's crazy. My Dress Up Darling, Volume 14. Been out for 14 days. That's crazy. Selling a total of 32K this past week, bringing the total up to 201K. Not bad at all. That's it that I recognize on this page. But hey, some of these manga panels for series I'm not aware of look pretty dope. So we're at the top 10. Number 10 is My Hero Academia Team Up Mission, which is crazy that made the top 10. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's Christmas season. People might be focusing on other things for Christmas. But yeah, volume 7 of that been out 5 days, and it sold a total of 33K. That's pretty good. You see, you got Bakugo on the cover with my boy Monoma, and you have Deku as well, and old girl from the Big Three. I can never remember her name. We got the Elusive Samurai Volume 18. It dropped 5 days ago. Selling 34K. Elusive Samurai been doing good. The anime has, I think, boosted numbers in my opinion. Phantom Busters, 8th place, Volume 4, selling a total of 35K in the past 5 days. Let's see what else is up here that I recognize. Blue Box, Volume 18. I'm really tempted to start reading the manga because I'm really enjoying the anime for Blue Box. But Blue Box Volume 18 been out for 5 days, selling a total of 84K. That's extremely good. Shout out to Blue Box to be going this long with a romance manga. Hey, shout out to them. We got Kagura Bachi at 3rd place with Volume 5. That volume, that cover is just amazing with the shattered glass, and you just got the different characters in it. That shit look dope as hell. 5 days, selling a total of 91K. Kagura Bachi is going to be the next big hit. I mean, come on, man. Already in the 90s with in the first 5 days of your manga volume releasing. That's insane. We also got Chainsaw Man Volume 19 in 5 days, selling 106K. Who keeps saying Chainsaw Man is dead, yo? These sales are pretty damn good for it to just be 5 days. And then we got the juggernaut of this rap shit. Like it or not, it's like a fight to the top. Hey, y'all don't know about that song. But yeah, we got My Hero Academia Volume 42, the final volume, with a total of 616K in just 5 days. Now, I made a video earlier this week about how this volume actually has 1 million copies in circulation right now, which is insane. But as far as total confirmed sales, 616. I imagine they hit that million. Well, we'll have the million count by next week numbers. Of course, this is for the previous week and not the current week, so that's probably why we're not seeing that million number. But that's insane, though. This final volume, with them adding the extra pages, is all they needed to do for this to sell like hotcakes. But that's the top 50 of, December 2nd through December 8th. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications if you want me to continue doing the weekly top 50s on the channel. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.